Welcome back to Car Stuff P&W. This is Jesse. We got another video on the Civic. Last video, I replaced the clutch. Everything seems cool there. And so next, thanks to a generous benefactor, I was able to get some new parts for the transmission. It's a master carbon rebuild kit from Synchro Tech. I said the wrong name last time, but it's Synchro Tech. So it comes with a whole new set of synchros. These ones are carbon lined, and then the springs, new rubber seals, a bunch of new bearings, and then the collars, I think that's what they're called, that do the sliding up and down to change the gears. And then I also got a set of fifth gear gears from an LS with a 0.071 instead of 0.078 or something, 0.077. I think it's 0.078 gear ratio. So this will let me run the car at a lower RPM when I'm on the highway, which, I mean, this is my daily driver when I have a job. So I need it to work. So I got the transmission drained. It's prepped and ready to be taken apart. And it is dirty. I'm gonna wait until I drain or take it all apart, and I'm gonna clean up the case. But let's see, the first things we need to do, this is the reverse. We need to remove that. Then the speed sensor, we'll need to remove that. I think this is the reverse holder that we have to do. And then these are for the there's little balls for changing the gears, the detent springs. And then we remove this, and there is a clamp in there. Got a new one here, official genuine Honda. You undo that, and then we should be able to take all of these bolts off and remove the case. So let's get started. All right, I got the idler reverse gear bolt, and I looked it up, and the set screws for the detents. Here are the springs and balls. Those are that's the detent kit from, I don't know, one of those places that does that stuff. And then I pulled this off so I could get to the snap ring gear, or the snap ring. And I'm just looking in there, and I see metal in there. If you can hear that. And there's definitely metal in there. So we'll see what's going on. And then the reverse light is out as well. So now I just need to get all of these bolts, or I have to undo the snap ring, and then get all these bolts. The service manual says to do them in a crisscross when you take it off, not in addition to when you put it back on. You do have to use Honda Bond, which I have. I've got some Honda Bond, but I don't know where the applicator thing is, so it fell down, I think, under there somewhere. But I'll figure it out. So next, so I need to pop that out and then get these bolts out, and then we can lift this out and see what kind of damage we've got. Man, I hope there's nothing wrong with the actual gears themselves. Fifth gear, that's fine, because we got a new set right there. But man, I don't want to have to replace gears. That's not in my budget, man. All right, let's go. All right, finally got the case off. I had to break out the big screwdriver. And so I got the case off. Here's all the gooey insides. There's definitely, I don't know, some loose metal in there. I wasn't sure if these indentations were normal, but I was looking at the new 5th gear, and it looks like it's supposed to be there. I see those same indentations here. That should be new and good, right? So yeah, here's the magnet. It looks pretty gross. And I had cleaned this within the last, I guess it's been like five or 6 years. But yeah, pretty gross in there. I was looking at the service manual, and there's some clearances that you can check all down here in the change holder stuff. So I figure I should do that, take a look at things, measure stuff, see if there's a problem. But yeah, finally got that off. And then I think, yeah, I'll have to remove all this stuff. And I know I need to, oh, that's not supposed to spin, is it? That seems bad. I wonder if that means something. I think I have to get a new one of these. I was already gonna go to Beaverton Honda. It's the closest Honda dealership. And get some new fluid. I'm not gonna reuse the fluid, even if it is pretty new. I had changed it earlier this summer, but I'm just trying to take this apart right now. Oh shoot! Oh dude, that came off easy, ish. Doesn't seem to be. It's a little rough, but not bad. But yeah. Oh wow. I don't know if that's supposed to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna start taking it apart. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, there's wear on there. Oh no, there isn't. Okay. So yeah, I'll start doing some measuring and figure out the next step. Here's your proof. This is a limited slip. Can't really see down in there. Let's see if I can lift this up. You can kind of see. You can see all the way through. There's no bar in there. And I'm pretty sure these little doohickeys in there indicate that this is a limited slip differential. Hey, look, it spins. Huzzah. All right. All right, making some progress on the transmission. As you can see, main shaft, counter shaft out. Change holder, reverse idler gear stuff out. And so now I can pop this thing out. Ooh, look at it. Look at it spin. I think that's pretty good. Does that mean the bearing's good? I hope so. So now, yeah, I'll pop this thing out, check things out underneath. But yeah, I got these out, so now I can start taking them apart and rebuilding them. They don't necessarily look that bad from what I can see. Well, no, I think there's some definite damage there, maybe. There, we'll see. I'll tear it apart. We'll get down to the bottom of it. All right, I have taken apart the main shaft, and I've got all the parts laid out. It goes like that. Hopefully I remember how this goes back together. I've got the service manual. I've got videos. I can figure it out. So I think that'll do it for right now. And then I've got a birthday party to go to, and then maybe I'll work on this tomorrow. We'll see. All right, it's the second day. And I didn't show it or film or anything prior, but I finished the main shaft. All of the new synchros are in, and then the new 5th gear is in. I think it's in right. I had to, the old bearing just fell out, but I had to press the new one in using my Harbor Freight press. But then I started taking apart the counter shaft, and that's where we've discovered some problems. So here you can see that the counter shaft itself is fairly damaged here, especially like here and here, where it basically got squished out, and you know, you don't have a straight line there. And then the bearing for second gear, it wouldn't come out, so I had to drive it out. And I don't know what happened. I mean, there's a bunch of burrs and stuff on the back here. This is probably where all the debris I saw was. And then I see a bunch of damage. I thought these were called needle bearings, but I don't know what they are. But that thing looks totally messed up. And then the back of that's second gear, and then the back of third gear doesn't look great either. It's all rough and stuff. I think I can probably clean this up and reuse it, but yeah, second gear looks super messed up. There's a decent chance I'm gonna need to get a new second gear, and then this, I don't know if I can reuse this. This thing looks pretty beat up too, and this ring is stuck on there. And this bearing is totally trashed. And then I was looking at, you know, the synchros that I'm trying to replace. Here's the one for first gear. This one's first gear. This one looks right. And then this is the synchro for second gear, but it doesn't match what I got from Synchrotech. This is what I got from Synchrotech, and this is actually a dual cone. There's friction material in here on this ring, and then there's friction material on this ring as well. Let's see if I can pop it out. So yeah, so there's friction material there, then there's that ring, and then there's more friction material there, but it doesn't match, oops, what I got on my in my car, or in my transmission. I've just got the one synchro here. And so I counted the teeth, and it's got 38 teeth, like it's supposed to. But for whatever reason, I've got something different. I don't have a dual cone synchro, and that doesn't sound right. I mean, this is for sure a limited slip differential. It looks factory. So I was told this was a JDM GSR transmission with a limited slip. And so it's got the limited slip. I mean, I can count all the teeth on these to double check, but as far as I know, this should be a GSR transmission, and it should be able to take this synchro. And so this is the reverse gear thing, which I have a new one in the box, and like this thing fits in like it's supposed to right there, but it's too thick for my second gear. So I'm not totally sure what's going on. Why I would have this weirdness, because like this thing does not fit there. The second gear is too big, so I'm gonna have to do some research, try and figure out my next move. I can't remember if I said it, but I can get a new one of these on eBay for $150, which isn't crazy. I think I said that, but I need to figure out what's going on with second gear. The rest of them don't look too bad. There's a little bit of damage on this hub. Where was that? Right here, where my thumb is, right there. But the rest of it looks fine. I don't think I need to do anything with that. I think I can reuse that. Everything else looks fine. I did, when I was using my press to get all this stuff out, unfortunately, I kind of squished my shim. I think I can make it flat using my press and some of these flat plates. Maybe squish it together, figure it out. But yeah, so that's I think that's gonna do it for this video. I'm kind of stuck until I get I definitely need a new countershaft, and I gotta figure out what's going on with second gear here. But yeah, so that'll do it for this this video. Give us a like and subscribe. We'll see you later.